In the tiki room, in the tiki room, all the birds sing word and the flowers croon. In the tiki. Delicious and nutritious. Or maybe not nutritious. Anyway. Alright, so it's been a while since I've done one of these, obviously, and I guess anybody who knows me or has known me knows I have one true weakness in life, one kryptonite, if you will, and that kryptonite would be Hot Wheels cars. Now, I can show you some of my collection here. This is what I have here at the house. I don't even want to venture to guess what I have in storage, and I know if you have to store stuff, you probably don't need it, but really, if you're anybody who's into collectible anything would know that storage takes stuff up. Now I've got a few odd cars in here that are precious to me. That would be a 1969 Cadillac. I had a car in high school that was a little bit lighter color than this, and it was a two-door. It's a 69 Coupe de Ville. Cadillacs are a weakness of mine, of course. 70 Chevelles are a weakness of mine. Actually, any Chevelle. I also like to collect in my Hot Wheel cars. I don't know if we can find one here. That's not a Hot Wheels car, but you get the idea. Any Mopar muscle cars. I do have some other oddities, like I have this Larry's 24-hour tow truck that I got when I was probably, oh, who knows how old. I know where I got it, though. I got this at Kmart in Billings, and Dad bought it for me. And I didn't get a lot of toys as a kid. And Mom will probably disagree with me on this one. She may agree, I don't know. So I have a few that are very precious to me for that fact. Of course, there's my Chevelles that I posted a picture of a couple weeks ago here, the black one. And somewhere in here I have the blue one. Of course, my silver Chevelle. I love the Superbirds. Truly love the Superbirds. I have the Red Baron Buzz Lightyear one that was only available in a race car track, which the girls play with every once in a while, and maybe today I'll get them out. Now, obviously, these cars here, they don't play with on the race car track at all, ever. My sister Trish got me this car here, and I think why I remember her getting it for me, I don't know, but it's been that long ago. She was in the Army when she got it. Oh, excuse me. I had another special one here. Oh yes, the Dixie Challenger, available from McDonald's. That's one of the McDonald's cars. Of course, I have a McDonald's car, the Bill Elliott McDonald's car. I have a few like that. I have one very special McDonald's car. Oh, you know what? I bet it's over here on the other side of the case. Two-sided case here. Let's open this up. Is it? There it is. That would be the Corvette from McDonald's. Take that off for just a second. I have my matte black Chevelle. I have some oddity or movie cars also, like the Ghostbuster Mobile. That was a good find. I also have the Batmobile. That was a good find. Now, I'm going to hold this up here the best that I can with my bat arm. So, you see this case holds 100 cars. You know, I've even got, that's a 70 Coupe de Ville, I believe, in the 1/48 scale. I have the homage to my grandfather, who bought me my first Tonka toy, which was the crane, which I still have the box to. Trish and Polly and Mom might remember the box. It holds Daddy's Christmas tree. I still have it. I've got this one here. This was my first attempt. I don't know if my sisters will remember this car or not. My first attempt at making a derby car out of one of the old stamped steel cars. That thing's old. The yellow on it is white out, when you had white out for legal pads. It's got red magic markers still on there. I couldn't even tell you the original color of that car. Back it up a little bit so you can see it. But I keep that one because that was one of my favorite cars from childhood, when I'd sit and play with Hot Wheels cars. Place to safely sit that down. Now, for every car that's in there, in this box, I have its twin, or twins. There's just some cars you collect. As with anything collecting, you collect what you like. Like I said, I like Mopar Muscle. Bring them in a little closer. A Superbird and a 70 Dodge Charger RT. Can't collect many Matchbox cars, but I do find the odd Matchbox cars to collect. Oh, what else have we got in here? Like I said, if it's in that box, I have one in the case for it. And they're all nice and neatly put in here, these little photo boxes. And I have at least, I don't know, my camera falls, my wonderful camera stand here. I have at least 5 of these boxes over in storage. Not to mention my other boxes of cars. I don't even want to guess how many Hot Wheels cars I own now. It's probably getting 1,000 or so. So nothing of them special. They're just the ones that I like. I shouldn't say none of them are special. I do have a couple other cases of what they call the car cases. When I was dumb and stupid and was opening up Hot Wheels cars and not keeping them carded, because yeah, you can go to Walmart right now and pay $1 for that. Depending on how many of them they made in 5 years, this could be a $5 car. It's quite a good investment. I have a shopping cart. Yes, I said a shopping cart over in storage that is worth at least $45 right now, and I have to go back and research it. It's because of the number on it. So you're probably wondering, okay, get to the point. Where are you going through all your toy cars here? I got that in the mail today. That's right. This is Curiosity. I mentioned on Facebook a couple of weeks ago I wanted Curiosity just because it's historic, and I knew they weren't going to make a lot of these ones. So my wonderful sister Polly surprised me with Curiosity. So Barry, she beat you to it. Although, Barry, I do need another one that I can open up and put in the little box with the rest of them. That's beside the point. So this one is being added to my collection. It's number 14 of 50 in a series. And, okay. Here's where everybody's going to laugh at me because I'm old. Yeah, they got little lights on them. Aren't they cute? This one has a stamp number of 1762M. I'm going to have to research that number and see where that falls in the grand scheme of Hot Wheels. But everything on their packaging means something. Of the 247 cars that are being released this year, they're saying this is number 14 on that list of cars they're releasing. So, and it's 14 of 50 in the new models series, which means it's a brand new tooling. They've never come out with anything like this before. So, yeah, for the love of toys, keeps us young at heart, and it's something I hold near and dear to my heart. When we were cleaning out our storage unit, I don't know if I told the story to you or not, had a little boy show up wearing a oxygen bottle, and his caregiver that was with him, I first thought was his grandmother, but it wasn't his grandmother. It was his caregiver. Told me he was born with his heart outside of his body. He wasn't expected to live as long as he had and wasn't supposed to live much longer. But it saddened me because the kid had never owned a Hot Wheels car before, and he got to see the big collection. And I got the pleasure of sharing a few cars with him. So that meant a lot to me, and that's something I'll carry with me for a long time. Anyway, so, but that's my toy collection. Moving on to other things, I posted a little contest of what color to paint a motor of one of the cars. And I don't know if it's going to be this motor or not, although this one is ready for paint. Yeah, I mean, that took me an hour and a half to put together. Doesn't look like much, but got to get all the glue marks right and get everything sanded down right. And I store them in the small KFC recyclable containers because, you know, these things are great. They're stackable. And every time I go to KFC, you know, I don't buy the large coleslaws. I get a whole bunch of small ones. I know it's much more expensive, but I get the little cool containers to take home too. Anyway, so as promised, this is the Derby car I'm building. Actually, it's the Revell 57 Chevy Bel Air California Wheels Edition. That's the stock version. That's the custom version. And this will soon be the demo Derby version. Now, if you look, excuse me. There's the car. If you can see this line right here, right there. If this was a four-door, that would be about where the door jamb would be. Right. So I'm looking at my TV and trying to do this mirror image because I didn't flop the video. But anyway. So a lot of prep work has to go into this body. All this black has to be sanded off. Got to put that door in. Tweak a few other things to it. And then that'll be the motor that will be going into this Derby car with some modifications. Of course, I'll have to build headers for it. I'll move it back here so it's not so blurry. But that'll be the motor. Yay! And this is actually out of a '64 Chevy pickup. So, hey, recycle, reuse. All right, well, I guess that'll be the end of it. I just wanted to show you that. And give a big shout out to my little sister, Polly. I have two sisters. Actually, it's my younger sister, Polly. I have two sisters. Trish, who's the oldest, then Polly, then me. So Trish would be my older sister. Polly would be my younger sister. Even though they're both older than me. Anyway, I think that'll be it for today. So, toodles. In the room, all the birds sing words and the flowers croon. In the room, a little louder.